Hi Srinath, welcome to the interview. Can you introduce yourself and share your background and interest?
Hi Rajesh, thanks for having me. I'm Srinath, pursuing a degree in computer science. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about cloud engineering, particularly cloud security, where I enjoyed building a system that are both robust and protect against the threats.
Okay, Srinath, thanks for sharing your experience. Can you describe your experience securing a cloud environment?
I have secured AWS setups by configuring the AIM policies, enabling the MFA for all users, and using the AWS Shield to protect against the DDoS attack. In one project, I locked down to S3 bucket to prevent the publicly accessed leaks.
Okay, Srinath, how would you identify and mitigate vulnerabilities in inter intersection?
I use AWS Inspector to scan the vulnerabilities and misconfigurations. For example, I found a open port in EC2 instance during the project, so I updated to security groups, rules and restrictions to specific IPs only.
Can you tell me about time you responded to a security incident in the cloud?
In a mock setup, I simulated to breach where I where I am key to expose. I use it to CloudTrail logs to trace the activity, revoke the key, and apply to restricted policy, resolving within an hour.
Okay, Srinath, how would you ensure compliance and with the security standards in the cloud?
Yeah, I aligned with the standard like a GDPR by encrypting the data with AWS, KMS, and giving the access to the cloud tail. For example, in a project documentary, our complements steps to pass the mock audit successfully.
Okay, Srinath, what's your approach to securing serverless application in the cloud?
For an AWS Lambda project, I use it to least privilege AMN role, validate the inputs to prevent the injections attacks, and monitor the executive with the CloudWatch logs, which keeps to app the security without slowing it down.
Yes, Srinath, one of last question for you. How would you stay informed about emerging cloud security threats?
Okay, Rajesh, I follow the security blocks like a Krebs Security, attend the AWS reinforcements webinars, and rest to threats the sandbox. Recently, I studied a ransom threats to apply the preventing the measures in a test environment.
Okay, Srinath, from the above interview, I want to give feedback to you. Srinath, your answers on cloud security were solid, especially in the incident response example. One area to improve cloud be explaining the tools like cloud trade in more details such as specific filters you use.
I appreciate how you have secured the S3 bucket. It showed attention to detail.
I suggest adding a real challenge you faced, like a tricky micro configuration, to make it more engaging.
I felt your compliance answer was strong and practical.
Okay, Srinath, I observed that your serverless security and approach was clear. Maybe mention a trade-off you considered.
Thanks. From all the feedback, I see you should to elaborate on the tool usage and include tougher scenarios I will tackle. I will prepare the more depth example like a specific security fix for future interviews. Thank you.